Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I want to talk about something that I've had in mind for so long because this actually happened quite a bit ago. I feel like it's been a year. I'm not 100%, but it's been a minute. And there's this girl, Clara Dow, and she used to make this body positivity content because she was like very skinny and like flat chested. And I used to see her like I didn't really care like it. Yeah, I don't know. That's not really my type of content. But she still used to pop up on my stuff. But then tell me why one day I'm scrolling Instagram and she pops up, and this time she has titties and she's talking about it. And I'm like, huh, she looks great. So I'm like, cool. I keep on scrolling. But then I start seeing people talking shit. And then I'm like, personally, I'm taken aback because why y'all talking shit? Oh, because she decided to get her titties done. And I wanted to talk about it, but I think I just ended up leaving it alone because it's people just, people just be doing raggedy shit. But then today, I came across something, a video, and then subsequently a word that just explained exactly what I was feeling when I saw people talking shit about her.
The quiet part that I haven't said out loud about relatability in content is a lot of what you guys find relatable is loser shit. And usually, whenever I post some loser shit, that's when people are like, it's the most relatable. And I just don't really want to be seen as like the queen of loser shit. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like I have to like temper it and be moderate about it because who who wants that? You know what I mean? I wish that we found like cool shit relatable. Cuz I don't want to be queen of the losers. That sucks.
Exactly. The relatability a lot of people have to other people is just when they feel like, oh, they're in the same situation, or when they feel like, oh, those people are worse off than them, so that they can be like, oh my god, it's okay, your life will get better. But then when they feel like those people have what they want, or those people are in a like have like left the group, then they're like, oh, you wicked evil bitch. But what I really want to draw your attention to is that word, schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude. Pleasure derived by someone from another person's misfortune. That's what Google says as the definition. Let me tell you this definition that I found earlier on TikTok. Those driven by Schadenfreude are usually insecure, resentful, and lacking empathy, gaining a false sense of strength from watching others struggle. Such people are easily manipulated by those in power who channel their spite into tools for harming, undermining, or bringing others down. Did you hear that? Those driven by Schadenfreude are usually insecure, resentful, lacking in empathy. And here's the real kicker for me. Gaining a false sense of strength from watching others struggle. So what I believe happened is like this woman got her titties done, and we're gonna watch a video that somebody made, like basically telling what really happened. This woman got her titties done, and all her Schadenfreude fans were like, "Oh, fuck you! Oh, you mean you not you we not in the same situation no more? Oh, fuck you!" Because I don't know what it is, babes. Why can't you get your confidence in of yourself? Why do you need her to do it for you? That's insane. That's insane. The whole point of having a what are this an influencer to help you with body positivity is not so that you rely on them for confidence. That's dumb. Your confidence cannot be based on somebody else. Your confidence cannot be based on somebody else. That's not confidence. That is not confidence. Your confidence is based on yourself, within you. Within you. within you. You have to earn that. You have to build that. You have to work that within yourself. So when I saw people talking shit about that girl, it really blew my mind because for all these years, this girl was over here telling you, be confident, love yourself. And then she was like, you know what? I actually kind of want titties now. I know it sounds crazy, but in this day and age, when we have the where we have the ability to do it, people, hey, people change their minds. People change their minds. And mind you, at the time that she had gotten her stuff done, she's 25, I think. Before she got it done, I think she started maybe when she was like 19. Because the video I'm going to play says she's been doing it for 6 years. So, you know, maybe she was 19, she starts making this content. At 25, she's like, hey, look, I've been making the content. I still love myself, but I want to go get my titties done. And they're also saying she has had some surgeries done to her face. I don't really know much about that. I don't really care. I'm just like, wow. Like, I swear to God, any influencer on this YouTube, you can literally never do enough for people. You can never, and mind you, some of the people calling her out are probably not even her fans. They are just people that have been waiting on the sidelines to find some shit to call her out for. I don't understand. Okay, I understand how you can feel like, oh, this person is deviating from their message. But it's not like she could hide it. The titties are right there on her chest. It's not like she could hide it. Yes, you know she went to go get surgery. And then she even says it. She gets surgery. They asked her why did she do it. She said she wanted to have fun. Which makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. To me, it makes sense, right? You can be the queen of being thick. And then you're like, it's actually time for a switch. So you lose all the weight. Doesn't mean, oh, now you hate everybody and now you hate everything. No. Right. Which is one thing, like being an influencer, I just don't know. Being that kind of influencer, I just don't know. Which is why y'all are never gonna convince me that Jackie Anna was wrong for blocking half of y'all. You're not gonna convince me of that. You're not gonna convince me of that. Because she was already old enough to see this shit, see how y'all were trying to make her, and was like, fuck no. Absolutely not. But y'all crying about it because she didn't let you do it. She didn't let you do to her what y'all are doing to this girl. That's the real tea. That's the real tea. That's the real tea. Because y'all always have some shit to say. This girl, literally, you asked her why did she do it. She said for fun. Yes, of course she's making TikToks like, I love my body, my man, my money, my wallet. Of course she's making TikToks like that. That's the TikToks that go viral. Of course she's making TikToks showing off her body. That's what's going viral. Like when the girls come over, they show their skinny waist, they're like, yeah. Y'all love that shit. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Why? Because you're like, oh my God, goals. Because you didn't see their before, you're only seeing the after. But then when somebody comes on the internet, you see their before and you see their after. Oh, why did you change? Why did you change? That person that you're double tapping, how do you know they didn't change? All those K-pop idols that you guys are like, oh my God, I love you so much. How about they so T? Don't they all have surgeries? Why don't you guys go and bully them? Oh, why did you get surgery? Why did you get surgeries? Why are y'all bullying this girl? Mind you, people were like, oh, you're so fake. You're this, you're that. I remember just being like, what the hell is going on? Why are you guys' confidence, self-esteem hinging on this one random influencer that you saw on TikTok? But then I guess to her also, like, girl, that's why, I don't know. Because, when you make one thing your personality, if you try to switch it up, people do be, yeah. They don't want it. They don't want it. But I'll just say, to be honest, you're not the first person to do it. You're not the last. Just keep it pushing. New followers will come. These Schadenfreude, I know I fucked that up, but these people, they can go figure out their confidence on their own. That's crazy. But let me play you guys this video that this person made so that you guys can really get a full understanding of what I'm trying to say here.
Hey everyone, welcome to Neuron Nova. Let's talk about Clara Dow, a very famous influencer who built her platform around body positivity. Because of this, she gained massive popularity. But recently, she has completely transformed her appearance. Clara has millions of followers on social media, and she gained that by making body positive content, like how to love your body, and if you have a flat chest, accept it. There's no need to feel insecure. Just be confident in your appearance. For 6 long years, this was Clara's message, and people loved her for it. Many who were struggling with insecurities found her videos extremely helpful, but suddenly something changed. She's receiving a lot of hate now. People are calling her out and labeling her a hypocrite. This is Clara's before and after photo, and clearly the difference is striking. She had undergone jaw surgery a few years ago. Now, I don't think it's right to call her a hypocrite just for that. Asking why someone who promotes body positivity would go for surgery is missing the bigger picture. You have to understand, sometimes surgeries aren't just cosmetic. They can be medical necessities. Clara's bite wasn't properly aligned earlier, and if that's the case, it can lead to several problems: breathing issues, difficulty chewing, even problems with speaking. So yes, some procedures are necessary, but over time, people noticed more and more changes in Clara's face. She appeared to have experimented with lip fillers and perhaps had enhancements around her chin and nose too, which explains why she looks so different now. Then, in 2025, people started noticing a sudden change in her body. Now, some may ask, why are people discussing someone's body? But you have to understand, Clara herself spent 6 years making content centered on her body. She consistently highlighted her flat chest, saying she embraced it. She went viral multiple times by talking about how she loved and accepted herself and didn't want to change. So it's only natural that when people saw such a drastic change, especially without an open discussion about it, they began asking questions. Did she get a boob job? And when people asked, Clara made a video where she said, "Let me tell you the real reason why I did it. And it comes down to one word: fun. Over time I got bored. I started craving change." But for many viewers, this explanation didn't feel believable. Who goes through surgeries just for fun? Under that video, some comments said, "Girl, if this is fun for you, I feel sorry for you." Proved that body positivity is mostly a used scam. If you truly loved your chest, you wouldn't feel the need to change anything. If you're bored with your content, make different videos. Why does it have to be about your body? People accused her of making excuses or lying to herself. Some said this was the dumbest rebranding they'd seen. They even accused her of lying for years because she gained popularity and followers by talking about body positivity, and now it felt like a betrayal. But let's consider things from Clara's perspective too. Maybe for years she presented confidence outwardly, but internally she was still affected. These enhancement procedures are expensive, and maybe back then she didn't have the access or funds. Another possibility: she was making body positive content because it worked. It helped her gain attention, so maybe she chose to profit from it first, and later, when she was ready, she went for the procedures anyway. Whatever the reason, if Clara had been honest with her audience and said she always wanted to do certain procedures, people might have supported her. Sure, there would be backlash, but many would have related to her struggle, because we all have insecurities, even if we don't say them out loud. If Clara had just owned up to her feelings instead of saying, "I did it for fun," maybe people wouldn't be reacting so harshly. But then in recent reels, Clara is seen behaving in an attitude-filled way toward her audience. In her explanation video, she's all sweet and thoughtful, but in reels, she's showing a contradictory personality, mocking or dismissing the backlash. In the same explanation video, she said she's 25 years old now and wanted to evolve her content, so she chose to get the surgery. But then in the reels, she's saying, "I'm sorry to trigger some of you, but actually, I love my life, my face, my body, my man. Hope you heal soon. I'm crazy, but I'm free. Sorry, I'm too confident in my body." This gives the impression that she's villainizing her audience. Meanwhile, in the explanation video, she's thanking the same audience, so her behavior feels strategic or calculated.
Her posting those kind of reels, like I said, that's the kind of reels that's gonna go viral, right? Like, this is still her job at the end of the day. Of course, in her real video, she's gonna sit down and actually have a conversation with her followers. Like, she's not gonna be like, like in the way you would in a TikTok, you know? So I don't know. I feel like people are being disingenuous. I can see how some people will be like, "Oh my God, you're changing your content." So just block her and keep it pushing. Just, like, you know what I mean?
Maybe she's being a bit controversial on purpose to stay relevant and keep attention. One of her reels said, "I just want an aesthetic change for fun. I've been doing the same content for 6 years. I already had over 900 videos about flat chest confidency. Having plastic surgery doesn't always mean you hate yourself or are insecure. People change and evolve, and that's okay. Sure, other influencers have changed their appearance too. Take the actress Amy from White Lotus. People love her confidence. She embraced her natural teeth and inspired others not to feel insecure about their smiles. But let's say one day Amy decides to change her teeth for aesthetic or career reasons. Would people hate her? Probably not, because her career and content weren't built solely around her teeth or smile. The public discussion started from others, not from her. In Clara's case, she herself built a brand around body positivity and her appearance. That's why the reaction is so strong. People feel misled, especially seeing her sudden personality shift.
So, can you never change your brand? Is that what we're saying now? You can never change your brand. So, if you start as a hair care company, you can't eventually, pivot towards like maybe you start doing lip glosses and stuff, and then you start doing makeup, and then eventually you just completely pivot, right? Like maybe she should have warmed y'all up or something, but girl, how she gonna warm y'all up when it comes to titties? One day she ain't got them, the next day she do. I guess she should have given y'all a warning that she was gonna do it.
And since late 2023, Clara has also been dating someone. They've made several videos together. Some people have commented under her recent reels saying, "Clara changed because of this guy she's dating. Now blaming the boyfriend isn't fair."
To be fair, I feel like that's quite likely. Women change a lot because of men. I feel like if it's like, oh, because of him, that would make sense. She wouldn't be the first. She wouldn't be the first and she wouldn't be the last, right? Like she's not the only girl in the world to change because of a man, right? Do I recommend changing because of a man? If you know me and you know my content, you know that's a fuck no. But does it happen? Yeah. Yeah. So if she changed because of a man, then say that. But for y'all to start talking shit on her because she decided to change, I actually feel like it is quite likely that it was because of a man. Okay, because she started dating for a man. She started dating a man and then she got the surgery. Not back to back, but So I just
He may have had an influence, but Clara is an adult, 26 years old. She likely made this decision for herself. Many in the audience are also writing, "I don't mind her getting procedures. She can do whatever she wants with her body. But don't lie about it. Just be honest. Admit that you were insecure and move on." That's the real problem, the gaslighting tone in her recent content. So yeah, that's it for this video.
What if she wasn't? Okay, oh my God. Do people not understand that people change? What if she wasn't insecure and then one day she was just kind of like, damn. Right. So like, just like people that lose weight, right? So a lot of them, they don't even realize how big they are. Like they know that they're kind of big, but they don't even think, oh, they're that big. Until one day they're like, whoa, I'm actually big. I need to lose weight. It's not that, oh, they were so insecure about their size the whole time. Some of them, they did not mind being big at all. But then they were just like, oh, I have more money. I have more access to gyms, personal trainers, weight loss surgery, Ozempic, whatever it is. And they're like, yeah, let me do it. I don't know. I just feel like people be a little too hung up on other people's lives as a way to live their own life. Babes, live your own life. Why are you relying on this girl, how she's living her life, to decide how you're going to live your life? That's insane behavior. That's insane behavior. It's crazy. It's crazy. Make up your own decisions for your own life, right? Like, why would you decide to be confident because she's confident, but then now that she went and got surgery, you're gonna decide, oh, I'm not being confident anymore. If anything, you can say, oh, you're a sellout, you sold out. To me, that would make more sense to say, oh, she sold out than to say, oh, she was never confident. She was always insecure. That's kind of crazy. 6 years? The girl did this thing for 6 years. You want to tell me, oh, she was always insecure, never confident, just because she eventually ended up getting plastic surgery. I know many a woman on this YouTube app that have had their boobs done. And it's not because, oh, they were so insecure before. Maybe they didn't particularly like having being small chested, but it wasn't the biggest deal to them. And then they got money and they were like, huh, why not? You know? I feel like that's more likely. But to her, obviously people were making comments and stuff about it before, and she was doing the body positivity thing. And then she was like, you know what, I kinda want titties now. I don't see what the big deal is. I don't see what the big deal is. Like, yes, she's the one that made the content about her body. But she's also the one now telling y'all that she wants titties now, and y'all are not listening. So why did you listen to her before? But now you're refusing to listen to her. I feel like calling her a sellout makes more sense than trying to call her a what's it called? Like a liar, and like she was never secure. Like that's just crazy work. Anyways. In my opinion, the girl just wanted to look like a K-pop idol. She just wanted to look like a K-pop idol. Okay, that's her new aesthetic. She be dressing up like the idols. That's just it. She just wanted to look like a K-pop idol. That's what I believe the real tea is. Okay, yes, she was tired of not having titties, and she just wants to look like a K-pop idol. I don't believe the woman should now have to live the rest of her life being flat chested just because she was doing flat chested content. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if Jackie Aina suddenly goes on a, oh, I'm no longer wearing makeup type thing. I'm only using Jackie Aina because, that's a very popular person. I'm no longer wearing makeup. I believe in modesty. Modesty does not include makeup, blah, blah, blah. Oh, God said, let your virtues, I don't know. Okay. Adorn yourself with virtues, not with gems and pearls or whatever. I would just be like, that's strange. I don't know how the modesty got into it. All right, moving on. If she kept doing it, blah, moving on. You know why? Because, okay, okay, girl. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't then be like, oh, this Jackie, blah, 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 blah. Oh, this Jackie. She always hated wearing makeup. She always was insecure about her face. That's why she was wearing makeup, blah, blah, blah. Like, damn. Like, always is insane. Change her mind makes sense. Say she's a sellout makes sense. Say, oh, she only did it because she want a man and she want to be in a relationship and she want to get married makes sense. But to say she was always insecure and she never, please, pipe down, relax. All I know is nobody on the internet is responsible for your confidence. That's weird. You have to build your own confidence from scratch, brick by brick, by just, first of all, accepting yourself, which is what she was trying to preach. Isn't that crazy? Accepting yourself, but it doesn't mean you can never change anything. That's strange. That's strange to say, oh, just because I accept myself, I can never change anything. No, you can change yourself. You can change yourself for better according to your terms, right? Whatever better is to you, you can change yourself. To her, it meant to accept her body and then also to get her surgery. To you, it might mean to accept your body and never get surgery. But I have noticed like having titties is a thing for a lot of women that are like very, very flat chested. I'm not talking, oh, I have a little bit. Like, I'm talking to women that are like maybe like a double A. They just want a little B, a little C, just a little something. And I can understand that. Even though it's not a problem that I have, I can understand it. I can understand it. Right? Like, so I don't see why anybody is acting very shocked. What? What? That's a normal thing for women. And it doesn't always come from like the kind of insecurity that, oh, you're insecure. It's just like, girl, that's just what I want to do. Right? Some people, you can like your body at this weight and then gain a little weight or lose a little weight and still like the body. Does that make sense? Like, just because you lose weight doesn't mean you were fat and ugly and blah, blah, blah before. Just please take a deep breath. My God. And just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself and leave these influences to influence things along. If she's no longer your taste, just block her and find some other body positivity person that is waiting to take her place. Okay? Like, my God, it's not that serious. But don't forget that Schadenfreude. Okay? That's Schadenfreude. Let me read you that definition again so that you can have it in the back of your mind. Oh gosh. For the next time you want to have these raggedy thoughts about somebody. Those driven by Schadenfreude are usually insecure, resentful, and lacking empathy. And lacking empathy. And lacking empathy. Why can't y'all have empathy for whatever reason she could have had to go get the surgery? No empathy for that. Just don't lie to us. The woman was doing it for 6 years. Relax. Gaining a false sense of security. This is really the part for me. Gaining a false sense of security. A false sense of security. No, a false sense of strength. Well, same thing. From watching others struggle. You guys wanted to believe you were all in it together. When she went and got that surgery, you're like, oh, because at the end of the day, your belief is still that that is a less opportune place to be. You still believe that not having titties is a bad thing. That's your belief. Your belief. You believe that. But just so you know, such people are easily manipulated by those in power who channel their spite into tools for harming, undermining, and bringing others down. Okay, because y'all don't have the same energy for the K-pop idols. I just want to remind you of that. Y'all don't have the same energy for the K-pop idols. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. Bye-bye. Have a great day. And let me know if there are any topics you want me to talk about. Mwah.